Once there was a kind grandmother living in a village. One day, while walking, she ate a guava and threw its seed into a garden. After some days, a small guava plant grew. The grandmother smiled happily when she saw it. One day, an animal came there and saw that the plant needed water. The animal brought water every day and took care of it. Slowly, the plant grew into a big tree, and many guava fruits appeared. The animal picked the fruits, ate them, felt very happy, and thanked Allah. Other animals also enjoyed the fruits. After some time, a man came and cut down the tree. Seeing this, the animals cried sadly. But Allah is kind. From the cut tree, a small new plant grew again. With time,
Shaka was a poor but hard-working young man who came to the UK in search of a better life. He moved from place to place looking for work, but nothing worked out for him. Days passed, and he could not find a proper job. Loneliness and frustration slowly took over his life. One day, his old friend Shabran called him and asked, "How are you, Shaka?" Shaka replied sadly, "I am not fine. I can't find any work here, and life is very difficult." Shabran encouraged him and gave him an idea. She said, "You are strong and hardworking. Why don't you open a puncture repair shop?" Shaka thought about it and decided to give it a try. Using his small savings, he opened a tiny puncture shop by the roadside. Shaka worked day and night. Whether it was rain or cold, he never closed his shop. His hands were covered in grease and his body was tired, but his determination was strong. Slowly, customers increased, and his business began to grow. With time, Shaka expanded his shop and became successful.
Near a dense jungle lived a big man who looked like a gorilla, but he could talk like a human. He lived with his big mother, who was old and strict. Every day she scolded him and said, "You do no work at all. Go into the jungle, work hard, and bring something for me to eat." One day, the big man felt ashamed and went into the jungle. He collected fruits, honey, and firewood. When he returned home, his big mother was happy and hugged him. From that day on, the big man became hard-working and responsible. One day, a long-running train was traveling on its journey. In the corner of one train compartment, a little sparrow arrived. With great effort, she collected dry straw and carefully built her nest there. After a few days, she laid her eggs inside the nest. The sparrow was very happy and dreamed of her future babies. Suddenly, a cruel man came by. Without any mercy, he pushed the sparrow's nest down. The nest broke apart, the eggs were destroyed, and the sparrow flew helplessly. Her happiness turned into deep sadness, and she began to cry loudly. Just then, a kind old grandmother passed by. She saw the crying sparrow and felt pity for her. The grandmother gently stroked the sparrow, gave her some grains, and allowed her to build a new nest in a safe place. Because of the grandmother's kindness, the sparrow found new hope. After some Ramolal was a very rich and successful businessman living in the United States. He had started his life from nothing, but through hard work, honesty, and smart thinking, he built a huge business empire. He owned big companies, warehouses, and offices, and many people worked under him. Ramolal was known for his discipline and vision. Shaka was completely different. He was very poor and lived in a small rented room. He struggled every day to find work, but nothing seemed to go his way. Many times he felt hopeless, but deep inside, he wanted to change his life. One day, Shaka gathered courage and called Ramolal. "Ramo, brother," he said, "I have no money and no job. Please help me find work or give me some money so I can start a small business." Ramolal replied calmly, "Shaka, giving money is easy, but real help is teaching someone how to stand on their own feet. Are you ready to work hard?" Shaka promised that he was ready to work with full dedication. Ramo Lal gave him a small job in his warehouse. Shaka worked honestly, learned quickly, and never complained.